What's good? What up? It's your boy Wilson. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
You know.
And today's extra special guest is the one and only
Jamie Triller, coming to you live from Council Bluffs, Iowa, from Clinton, Iowa.
Yeah. Triller, I think that your Skycrow just jumped up in here. He said, "Caca." I think that your internet's buffering a little bit, bro. Do you have a couple extra apps open you could maybe close out? I don't know if your Facebook if your Facebook's still open.
Absolutely.
It may be eating up your bandwidth.
You're probably right. Get off the internet. No, just kidding.
There we go.
So we got Jamie Triller in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Whoop whoop.
Tell us some of the hats that you wear, man. What are some of the things that you do or are well known for?
Well, today I'm on my yeehaw. But nah, man, I actually just got done cleaning up some dog shit, so I'll take that off. But nah, man, my name's Jamie Triller. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Clinton, Iowa. I moved to Omaha, Nebraska almost 5 years ago. I'm a rapper. I'm a father. I'm an entrepreneur, a business owner. There's a lot of things that I do. I'm a jack of all trades and the master of none. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. I'm well known in the underground industry throughout the Midwest with my tunes. And I'm finally making some waves. I got a headlining show coming up August 21st in Omaha, Nebraska. So that's exciting. My second headlining show ever.
Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Self-Made Music, Chubbs Bumperson, Victor, all them guys, Spencer Scholl. They got me at the beach. They got me at the beach house in Omaha, Nebraska, August 21st, second headlining show ever. And I'm super excited, man. It's a show that I got reached out and asked if I wanted to be a headliner. They said, you will get paid and you will keep your ticket sales. So I'm like, man, that's just blessings, bro. It's like when you get approached like that, it makes you feel like you're doing something right.
Goddamn right.
It makes you feel like you're doing something.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody we got up in here right now. Rev Green, Skycrow, and a handful of other folks watching with us. Much love to everybody that tapped in on the podcast. We got Triller up in here, and he's talking about his upcoming show in Omaha. Plug the date one more time for the folks that just joined the room, bro.
August 21st, Beach House, Bar and Grill, Omaha, Nebraska. Hit me up for your tickets, man. We'll get you guys taken care of.
Hell yeah.
Man, did y'all fools hear that new KRS-One joint?
That's hard, bro.
Yes. Love is the message, baby. You can see it in the glasses right there, baby.
So KRS-One just dropped a new single called What's the Message, and I think it's fresh, and I think it's hella inspiring for the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? And the people in our age bracket, to hear KRS-One sounding so fresh, Boogie Down Productions, and yeah, man. The teacher.
I think it's inspiring in general.
Good.
I think it's inspiring in general, man, because right now we're living in a time where there's just so much darkness, man. There's so much chaos. There's so much craziness going on politically, religiously, AI, all these different things, man. And it seems like, the world is losing a lot of love. And that's what we need right now. We need to put aside all of these grievances and all of these disagreements. And we just need to love each other, man, because we're all human beings having a human experience for the first time that I'm aware of. You know what I mean? So why can't we just put our differences aside and start loving each other a little bit harder? You know what I mean?
Hey,
man. The vibration of love is definitely needed, man.
For real.
Yeah. And I think if a lot of people came into things, if your first take on things was, all right, you know what? I love this dude. Or person, you know what I mean? Because it may not be a dude, it might be.
Right.
Shout out Pat Pazinski up in here.
My boy Pat.
If you went up into it with a view of love at first, you know what I mean, instead of assuming somebody's coming at you sideways or whatever, You know what I mean? If you just look at it, and went, you know what, this is my homie. You know, well, let's figure this out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just we need more love. We need everybody. Yeah.
I agree to both of those. You know, we definitely do. But unfortunately, a culture being pushed is, you know, you're soft if you show love. Like we can't even in the hip hop culture or the street culture. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is soft if they love their woman or if they're loyal to their wife. You know what I'm saying? That makes you soft. Like, it's
Or
just crazy.
You love your brother.
Like, yeah. Dog.
We don't love. We don't
weakness.
hug.
Yeah.
It's not gangster.
Yeah, dog. So you know, we gotta reach the youth, man, and the message that KRS-One is preaching right now is definitely necessary in these times, as Triller said for sure.
Absolutely, man. You know, I got a song that I wrote when I got out of rehab called Perseverance, and it's heavy on that, man. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I was put on this planet. Like in the lyrics, I say, I was sent to lift you up because we all fall down. You know what I mean? And I believe this life is meant to be a selfless life and not selfish. That's why I don't gatekeep and hold information. Give more than you take, leave it better than the way you found it. Those kinds of parables and those kinds of things, man, you know what I mean? It's essential in today's world and time to be able to spread this love of message, because when shit gets crazy and we run out of we're and we're at war with each other, we're gonna wish we loved each other a little bit more, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Bro, in my exploration of hip hop, in the early days, you know, for me it was the gangster rap era. You know what I mean? It was the 90s. It was East Coast, West Coast. You know what I mean? I hadn't quite tapped into the Midwest until Bone Thugs came along. You know what I mean? But I was deep into the pop, into the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and all that in the early days. And so when KRS-One and the Roots and A Tribe Called Quest and stuff were putting out positive stuff, I was like, man, that shit is soft, which is a goofy ass thought.
You get caught up in the battle, man. Like you don't know shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? You're just a kid from Wyoming or Iowa, and you're forced to choose sides. You know, like it's like that, dog. Everything is dividing. Everything is for division.
If I was riding around with the homies back in the day and we were jamming some Tupac and I was like, "Hey, peep this new tape. Hang on. Let me grab this KRS-One and put it in." Them motherfuckers would have laughed me out the car. Like, dog, pull over,
like
kick this
that,
fool
bro.
out the car.
You're not lying, dog.
Well,
you're not wrong.
I mean, a perfect example, bro. If you look at it like this, man, I fell in love with ICP before I fell in love with Eminem. And because of that, I didn't fucking like Eminem and thought all that music was stupid for the simple fact that there was a beef between ICP and Eminem. And I fell into
fandom.
I didn't have no idea about lyricism and actual substance with music. And the older that I got, when I came across the Relapse and Recovery albums that he had dropped. It's 3 a.m. in the morning and you're in a nightmare. It's horrible. Right there's the coroner waiting for you to turn the corner. He's under you. You're gonna. You know what I mean? Like I was like, fucking Eminem is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The lyricism. And as I developed as a writer, as an artist, I started to appreciate lyricism, metaphors, and bars. And not, you know, because ICP, the metaphors and the bars haven't really been there. You know what I mean? I think Jamie Madrox from Twisted was probably the most metaphorical lyrical person on Psychopathic Records at that time. And you just get into it for like the catchiness of how it is. You know what I mean? It's not so much diving deep into the lyrics, right?
And the shock value.
It's not so much metaphorical bars, lyricism, punchlines. You know what I mean? And that's why I think, like, for me, my favorite artist is King ISO, standing still for like the last almost 5 years now, because of the way that he is able to double time, triple time, sing, produce, and his metaphors, punchlines, and bars. The whole package as an artist and a creator. You know what I mean? I feel like nobody touches him in this music industry.
He's very well balanced. I will say that. King ISO is stupid nice with it.
Absolutely.
I don't think anybody can argue that, dog. Like, he's one of those guys, in my opinion. Like, I could understand somebody that says they don't slap him shit every day, you know, due to the topics he chooses to hit on. You know, his music is more in the mental health realm. So I can understand people, you know, there's a crowd of people that don't necessarily slap that type of music on the regular. But to say that he's not talented or King ISO is whack, or to say he can't rap or doesn't make good music, I say you got to be deaf, dumb, and blind. You're a hater at that point. He's just one of those artists.
Right.
You can't say he doesn't make dope music or he can't rap because you're lying,
bro.
Right?
Anybody that I've any new person, because I see new people discovering him as a new artist all the time. Like, holy shit, King ISO, holy shit. Yeah. And I was like, when I heard Bad Juju when he got signed with Strange, I was like, holy shit. And almost every not almost, but every record this man puts out, I'm like, holy shit. I'm still catching on to metaphors and bars from Get Well Soon.
Yeah, when you chop, though, that's what happens when you chop, though. Because you start hearing that shit, the more you play it, you hear more lines, and you're like, whoa, all these years, it's like.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do something like this, but I wanted to play his music, starting off at his first album, going through each album and each song, and calling it Breaking Down the Bars, and it was all going to be just King ISO, and I was going to stream it on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, because his shit is like scientific, bro. Like the way that it's structured and shit. I'm the alpha you could bet, bitch, A to Z. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's crazy, bro.
Have you guys heard the new track he did with D12?
D12?
Yeah, that shit's hard with Sly Piper and Tech 9 off of the D12 Forever joint they just dropped. I think it's called Still Hating, but that motherfucker is hard.
Did y'all get a chance to play that D12 record?
I spun it.
I didn't get to. I only played a couple of them. I didn't get to play that shit.
I did. I was grilling and chilling.
So what do we think? Is it all D12 members or who's on this motherfucker?
There's the 2 plus Proof, and then
I heard the Proof verse with his son, I think it was.
Yep. He's on there a couple times. Proof is. They were obviously old school stuff he had recorded from back in the day. And then there's the Bugs 98 track. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people went into it hoping M was on there, and when he wasn't on there, they were disappointed, and so they kind of gave it a shitty review or whatever. But I think you can't go into it with that. I mean, it'd be a nice bonus, I guess, you know what I mean, to get that shady verse or whatever, and to catch Bizarre on there and Denon would have been fire too, you know what I mean?
No Denon, no M, no Bizarre.
Do we know?
Yeah,
we know the reasons why. Is they just didn't want to, or is D12 doing their own thing? They're not associated with Shady. Like, well, they
shout out Shady Records on the album, and it sounded like it was newer material when they did that. So I don't think there's any bad blood. I think that it just they went, Kaniva and Con Artists went their own way, and I think that it just, there's speculation that Eminem and some of the other original members could be on the part 2, because this is chapter 1. I think they call it chapter 1. I want to say.
Okay. You got to definitely think they got some Eminem verses in the vault. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there was a lot of speculation on that too. That there should be something that they got that ain't come out yet.
Yeah.
Because like I said, man, I was late to the Eminem bandwagon because I was heavy Juggalo from 10, 11, 12 years old, man. Like that's how I found myself. You know what I mean? As an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like the Juggalo shit runs deep with me. And that's how I found my identity. You know what I mean? And then, of course, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, 1992, the Chronic album.
Hello.
And then the rest is history. You know what I mean? I have to give those two the biggest props of why or who Jamie Triller is. And then, of course, 2005-ish, 15 years old, I was introduced to Tech 9 Strange Music by my homeboy, Mr. Mercenary. Shout out Mr. Mercenary, the other half of Blazing Aces. And speaking of Blazing Aces, October 2nd, catch us in Mount Carroll, Illinois for the first annual Illinois Horror Film Festival. October 2nd, Blazing Aces will be gracing the stage. And then October 3rd, Ouija Mac will be there the second day. So it's going to be a festival full of live music and horror film legends, directors, editors, and actors and actresses.
And where's that at again, bro?
I believe it's Mount Carroll, Illinois. It's over there across the river from Clinton, Iowa. So
okay.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, now that we got you on here, man, talk about your experience at Glizzy Fest, man, and tell us where you performed at, what stage you hit at Glizzy Fest, and how was that experience for you?
I performed at Glizzy Fest. Oh shit, man, bro.
Wait. First, before we get into that, you should probably tell him what Glizzy Fest is, and let's plug the promoter because we need to show him a little love, and then maybe we get his ass on here with us one day.
So, Glizzy Fest, I believe this was the second annual Glizzy Fest. You guys, you gotta excuse me in my memory and for my timelines being messed up. I just got over. Like literally 60 days, just got over a really terrible, almost 2-year methamphetamine addiction. And, I'm finally sober. And the last time I was on the podcast, I was higher than a kite. And it may seem like it right now, but I feel like, you know what I mean? Like my demeanor and my ADHD, my hyperactive, I'm just like, boom, you know what I mean? I'm a hard-hitting son of a bitch at life. And I feel like, with the dope, it like kind of calmed me down more, and that's why I was able to hide it so much. You know what I mean? Because when I'm on drugs like cocaine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, all those things, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm kind of toned it down a little bit because having ADHD and being an overthinker, those amphetamines that's why they give Adderall and Ritalin to people with ADHD, because it's an amphetamine and it helps you concentrate and slow down a little bit. And but anyway, Glizzy Fest. The second annual, it's a 3 to 4 day festival that Justin Strawstone puts on in the Benton area of Omaha, Nebraska, between the waiting room and the Reverb Lounge. Over, I don't know, there's probably at least 100 different performers throughout the 3 days. You got all genres, rock, hip hop, just weird acts in general. People just do their thing. It started off as an idea from the hot dog cart Decent Dogs. What if we did a festival based around the glizzies, the hot dogs, and boom, it's super successful, man. Shout out Justin Strawstone, Kayla Strawstone. Yeah. They just got licensed. Their hot dog cart is booming and doing well. I love Nice Enough
Entertainment. Yeah.
I love Nice Enough Entertainment, dude. Treat people decent all the time. That's why I gravitated towards Justin and his message, because I grew up with the golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated and treat people decent. You know what I mean? And so I performed at the waiting room, on the waiting room side, the big stage, man. And that stage has seen some amazing talent. I mean,
and you don't even remember seeing me, do you?
I do remember seeing you. I shouted you out when I was on
stage. Yeah,
you
did.
Bro.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I wish that I would have chopped it up with you more.
No, that was all good.
That was one thing that I wish that I would have done, was stick around a little bit longer, man. But I can't make excuses, man. I probably dipped out there a little bit early to go get high. Honestly,
it's all good. Shit, man. It is what it is. See, you on the podcast today, and we chopping it up. Hello.
Absolutely, we're still family.
Hello.
And I just want to say thank you, Steve. Thank you, Ray, for having me back on. There's a lot of exciting new things that are happening in Jamie Triller's life, man. And I love to share it, man. I know that my boy Matt with Five and Dime, he wants to get me on the Five and Dime podcast again, talk about the new album that's going to be coming out. And
everything that prints all them CDs, huh?
He just printed out Cody Moon's new album, Vibrations. So make sure you guys go follow my boy Cody Moon. He's Omaha, Nebraska, an amazing artist. If I had $250,000, I'd dump it all into him right now. He just went on tour with Snake Lucci. He just got back from tour, and I want to see him. He's Mr. International, in my opinion. That's the type of artist he is. He deserves an international tour, not just restricted to the U.S. Because dude is super talented. He can sing his ass off. He can rap his ass off. He can do fast rap. He can slow it down, and he doesn't write anything at all. He fucking punches his raps in, man, fresh off the dome, dude.
Crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Yep. And I've had the.
I'm about to say, man, tell us about Trauma. I heard a rumor that Trauma's coming.
Yeah, man. So I dropped my debut album, Amort, almost a year ago. I think actually, July. I think it was July. I dropped it last year. I think I sold over 100 physical copies, which was cool for my first time dropping an album. And then, it's got over like 50,000 streams or something like that, which whatever, that's not even the point, man. The point is the amount of people that responded with, man, bro, your music kept me going today. I never thought that I would ever get a message how I sent out messages as a person listening to music to Tech Nine, King ISO, ICP, all these guys that inspire me and make me like, I would hear Riot Maker on a bad day, like when I'm thinking about hurting myself or somebody else, and then I just listen to that music and then I feel better. I never thought that I would get these messages like, hey, bro, I'm not going to lie. I was in a bad place and I spun your record and it got me out of my funk, or I actually chose not to do something stupid and to live another day because I listened to your music, man. As somebody who creates music, and so I was ready to retire and not make music anymore after I dropped the Mort.
Yeah.
Because I had done just about everything as an artist that one could want to do, be it around the country. I just dropped an album. I've been opened up for Nelly and Flo Rida and Twisted and ICP and Tech Nine and all these guys I looked up to. And I'm like, I'm cool if I just back out and just try something different, because I'm almost 40 now. And but anyway, when I dropped the album and the response I got from the people, it was like, okay, now you lit a fire under my ass, because I realized the music that I make, it really does affect people, and it does affect people in a positive way, and it helps them heal their trauma, and it helps them, relate. Like, my shit's relatable to people. So with that being said, Amort is trauma backwards. And the way I looked at it was, we're going back to the source, looking back through my trauma. That's why it's called Amort, and it's backwards, because we're looking at the past. Now we're facing the trauma. So that's why the second album, the sister album, is called Trauma. And now we're going to have some heavy bangers on there, because Amort doesn't really have any like hardcore chopping or any bangers or anything like that. So now this album gives me a chance to go hard and beat the shit out of the trauma and face it head on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's fair to say it's going to be a more aggressive project. You know what I'm
saying? I think so, man. I think it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. I mean, because trauma is traumatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've already got I've got my homeboy Bigg Ray West on that jump.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know
What's the
it.
name of the track y'all got?
It's called Feel My Pain.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called Feel My Pain, and he absolutely killed it. Your beginning and your ending was flawless. You killed the song. Yeah.
Respect, man. I appreciate the opportunity, dog. I'm excited for Trauma. You know what I'm saying? If you press that shit up, I'll buy that too. Shit.
Absolutely. And I think I want to do some vinyls for Amort, and I think I want to do some vinyls for Trauma as well. But it's kind of hard finding a place that only does like 25, 30, 50 copies. Most places want to do like 100, 150, and you're looking at over a band for that, right? So
what about Buddy in Omaha that did Cody's shit? What's he charge? Like, you can get like 100, or how does he do it?
So I don't know if they do vinyls, but
CDs.
Right. So I think I got, what did I get from him? I think I got like 50 of them. It's super reasonable, man. It's super reasonable. I think I spent like 120 on like 30 or something like that. So, I mean, but like, you can't quote me.
No doubt.
But it's very reasonable, man. I think Cody Moon just printed out, I think he said like 150 or 250 or 200, something like that. But it's super reasonable pricing. Five and Dime Productions, Matt Mesher, Bars on the Bus, which actually I was on Bars on the Bus, and I should be
that's the same guy?
Yep, same guy. Yep. I believe we'll be dropping that episode of me on Bars on the Bus, which is actually a verse that I did. And I just sent that verse out to Marco Dextino in Sioux City, Iowa.
I know Dextino.
He said he wanted to be on the record, so I sent it to him.
Hey,
yep.
I'm slacking in the chat here a little bit, fellas. I just wanted to tag it. I got the homie Tremaine up in here. He hit us with a string of emojis with the fire and the flex. And then Skycrow hit us a little while back, and he said, it sounds like you need a Skycrow beat in a feature on these albums.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely and that's another thing too. I'm glad you brought that up, because I definitely wanted to make this one a little bit more heavy on the collab side. I'm also bringing Mr. Mercenary back on this album. Me and him got a track. Mr. Mercenary is actually my producer. He Big Slug of Beats. So go check out Big Slug of Beats from Mr. Mercenary. He makes some fire instrumentals. We're also working on a new Blazing Aces project. The second album for Blazing Aces in 10 years later. We dropped our first album in 2017. So we're 10 years later coming back for a second Blazing Aces album. So
I'm going to ask you what the fans want to hear, your old school original fans. Any chance that you hear Jamie Triller and Random Tanner on a record anytime soon?
So there's been a few people that comment every now and then. We need a Random Tanner, Jamie Triller track. And I'm all for it. I'm totally all for it. I actually have I have a few in the chamber for me and Random Tanner, especially on the more country side of things.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I came up with that Fire Jack Beam song, and that one went really well. Actually, like the views are pretty crazy on the videos on YouTube, like 17K and 15K for Born and Raised. We did the Iowa anthem, Born and Raised. So if anybody, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. Me and Random Tanner are the pioneers of Iowa country hip hop. I'll just be like, you know what I mean? I'll just be the first one to say it, man. And you know, I had the idea for Fire Jack Beam. I sent it to Yellow Wolf. I sent it to Bubba Mathis. You know, he hit me with the 5K, and I was like, eesh. But you know, me and Random Tanner decided to do it together, and it came out really good. It's one of my favorite songs and one of my favorite videos that we shot together. And you know, I feel like I've lost a lot of love. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I lost a lot of love from Eastern Iowa, man, because I moved out to Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I mean? Just for that simple fact. And then also for the fact that I was in a relationship with a trans woman, you know what I mean? And I think that really cut a lot of people off of my fan list as well. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. You know, your A1 day ones are gonna
dude, you cannot. There's no way you could please everybody, man. Like, man, I post clips and shorts from what me and him say on this podcast all day long. All day long, I gain fans and lose fans. Some people fuck with what we say and they follow. Then they don't like some of the shit I say on here. Then they unfollow me. It's up and down. Like, it don't matter. Just do what you like, bro.
I hear all the big podcasters and shit say don't read the comments because they're like, there's no benefit to that shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, people are gonna. You're going.
See, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. For me now, from where I'm at, like, because I surrender my life to Jesus Christ and I gave my life to God, and I don't have to worry. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to fear. I'm not scared of anything and not worried about what people are saying, man, because I know that my higher power is going to take care of me and provide for me. And you know, but what sucked hearing that people back in my hometown, they were rocking Triller gear, driving around with a Triller sticker, and people were like, you fucking faggot, you suck, you suck. You know what I mean? Like, people were getting hate for following me because fucking they, like, the small-minded town of, you know, like the small mind concept or whatever, like, people like don't understand what they don't see, they don't understand, and so they just jump to conclusions and stuff. And I will admit, some of the things that I've done in my life, well, I'm not going to say some, I'll admit, I'm not perfect whatsoever, and I don't fucking pretend to be, but I truly try to learn from my mistakes and move forward and show people that life is going to happen no matter what, but you fall down in the mud, you pick yourself up, and you keep moving forward, man. And that's all that really matters, man. And the ones who love you are going to be there for you no matter what. You know what I mean? If you don't like what I'm doing, then that's fine, man. And here's another thing, too. Like you were saying, you had brought up about the you know, the whole brother, like the whole, like, it's soft to love your brother, it's soft to, you know, love your girl and stuff like that. And then your homies and all this stuff. And I have this falling out with Mac Knight. Yep. And, you know, I don't hate the dude. I got nothing but love for the dude, and I have and always will since the very beginning. When he went on social media and tried to destroy me in front of everybody, I responded with, I wish you nothing but the best. And it's sad that this shit is on social media like this. And, you know, I just wish you well, and I ain't got nothing bad to say. I'm not trying to tear you apart on social media with vindictive, narcissistic, egotistical words and make up blatant lies about you, because that's not who I am. I treat people decent all the time. And if I fall short, I make it to the light. I bring it to the light, and I try to make it right. I try to make amends where amends can be made. And if sometimes you can't make amends with people, sometimes they just hate you forever. But that's okay. We don't have to be friends, but we don't have to be enemies. We can live two separate journeys amongst each other and still have love. You know what I mean?
I think self-reflection is a huge part of being a human, and looking at what you've done and how what you've done impacts other people. We are slacking on the chat a little bit here again, fellas. My bad. Skycrow said, "Hey, I dig the trans too." So he jumped in there.
You know, but here's the thing. Let me clarify. Let me set the record straight. I am not a homosexual. I do not like dick. I do not take it. I do not, none of that. The situation that I was in was I fell in love with a person, right? I fell in love with a person, man. At the beginning and the end of the day, we're all human beings. And what I found out through the queer community is that they called me pansexual because I fell in love with this person who wasn't a cis woman or whatever. And fucking, I didn't have to do anything to that person because let me also clarify this. There's levels to this shit when it comes to trans people. Like, you're born with this, but you think you're this. So a true trans person does not want to be what they were born 100%. And they will transition fully into what they want to be. And then there's ones who are like, I don't really know. And I'm going to keep my parts and fucking like that to me is like taboo shit. You know what I mean? You know, like there's people who know who they are. And then there's people who want to be something different. You know what I mean?
Hey man, whatever motherfuckers is into, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no hate. I think he had a little internet connection.
Yeah, his internet was starting to act up for sure.
Yeah, there was moments where he was super crystal clear, and then it kind of got a little wonky for a minute there. We'll see if he pops back in. Yeah, no judgment. You know what I mean? Whatever people are into, you know what I mean? It looks like we'll see if he pops back in, but it looks like it's just you and I for now, Ray.
So what's your plans for dinner tonight? That's the question.
Oh, Triller's back.
I think maybe somebody's trying to call me to try and disrupt me. You know what I mean?
I said, get him off of there.
Yeah. Who knows?
Cut the feed.
Who knows, man? But nah, man. Like, so I'm getting married to my best friend who is a fucking woman. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that was a very traumatic situation that I was in because I put a lot on the line to fall in love with somebody like that. You know what I mean? And I was willing to be public and get married to that person and fucking have a life and be happy. But unfortunately, I was being lied to and cheated on the entire time living with this person. When I wasn't at home, they were fucking their ex in the bed that I shared with them. You know what I mean? And fucking, so it really put me through a lot of shit, man. Not only did I lose a lot of fans, not only did I fucking gain a lot of trauma, but a lot of people think I'm fucking whatever, this, that, and the other. But at the beginning of the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter what you think of me because I love myself. I forgave myself for my sins and my crimes. And if you hate on me, man, then that's something you got to deal with. I don't have to deal with it.
I know somebody that liked it.
Amen. Hey, so I can hear them. I hear the coins are clinking. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. So I just celebrated 60 days, 100% sober. Shout out to my mom for giving me my coins. When I moved out here, like almost 5 years ago, it took me like 45 days to get my system clean. And then I started
my bad, dog. Hey, this Skycrow acting a fool in his comments, dog.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Yeah, he's got his sense of humor. He is, you know.
This motherfucker said Triller and the Tramp.
Hey, he be trolling sometimes too, though. So
yeah.
It's all love, though. It's all love. But yeah, dude, I'm 100% sober now.
Congrats, bro. That's huge.
I appreciate it, man. I'm not California sober. I'm doing this life. I'm raw dogging life without any substances besides fucking caffeine and nicotine. Those are my eens, no methamphetamine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it's super important for me to be sober because like I said in my song Perseverance, you only get one brain. Make the best of every moment. To reach your full potential is the key to life. You own it. Nothing happens by mistake. Just take it as it comes. As long as you maintain that focus, no more living in the slums. No more living with the pain, stuck outside in the rain. Acceptance is the first step. I know that you can change. And
so hold on. Let me ask you this, because you just spit that and you talking about this. I need to know. For creating music, is it better for you writing when you was high, or is it better for you writing now when you're sober, or does it even matter?
I'm glad you said that, man. In the early stages when I was smoking my marijuana, that unlocked things in my brain to be able to freestyle for hours. As far like in drinking alcohol, you get the homie's house, y'all kicking it at the function, drinking, smoking, everybody standing around the circle, freestyling. It helps with creativity.
I'm talking about that hard shit.
Right. So, and then with methamphetamines, with methamphetamines, I didn't see a huge difference in my creativity. I do know that like with the shit that I did with that I sent to Marco, coming from the gutter, so you know that I starve and I've been feeling like I'm nothing but the motherfucking problem. Even people from my city want to live with me and my soul, like it's they want smoke, so I'm bringing them the lava. I don't need a drama, motherfucker, baby mama. How I'm trying to do with them, loving kind of karma, rolling up the ganja, achieving like a roster. Like I feel like that's some shit that I would have done regardless if I was off the dope or not. You know what I mean? But that was like the one thing that I remember that I wrote while I was under the influence of methamphetamines. As an artist, I tell people who freestyle, you need to write. Especially if your bars aren't that good when you're freestyling. Because I was okay when I was freestyling, but I wasn't that good. And I felt like for me to be developed as an artist, I need to understand how to break down my bars. How to, like my boy D Lee, he was the first person that we dropped a record with on Triller Gang Records. Demons Can't Stop Me was his album. And I love my homies. And I'm going to keep it real with you. And I'm not going to let you walk around with a booger in your nose or smelling like an onion. You know what I mean? So I'm going to look out. So I'm gonna look out for you. And if your fucking music is mediocre and it's not that great, I'm gonna tell you, look, man, this is what you need to do to develop your craft. You should try writing, and you should. And I've shown you how to structure your bars, and I'll show you how to structure your verses. And that's So I took Mac Knight under my wing. He didn't even listen to hip hop when I moved out to Omaha. He was in a band playing drums and guitar and all that stuff. And he's like, "Well, I want to show you something." He showed me something, and I was like, "Dude, you're good. Your delivery's good. You're a natural. You have a natural ability to have the rhythm because he's got rhythm inside of him. You have to have rhythm inside of you to play an instrument like drums or guitar. You know what I mean? Or you got to learn how to do it. It's like it's in your bones. Remember, it's either in your bones or it's not." You know what I mean?
That on a short,
So with Mac, I gave him 20 plus years of industry knowledge. Every single thing that I have gained from my experience and my knowledge as an artist on how to structure, write your bars, on what to do, what not to do, what to say, not to say, how to upload your music to DistroKid. Like, I am not greedy or selfish when it comes to showing people. Like, you put me on to how to upload your shit to ASCAP, and now I'm getting checks from ASCAP. Shout out to Bigg Ray West.
Booyah!
Because I'm getting checks now. And guess who else I passed that information down to? Cody Moon, who is now owner of his fucking publishing. He just posted that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't gatekeep. I don't keep information to myself, because what's the fucking point of this life if we're not sharing the knowledge that we have obtained? You know what I mean? It's not meant to be a selfish life. We are meant to give and give.
That's how humanity is, though. Humanity, we're hoarders. We're gatekeepers. We're guarders of information. We're guarders of prospering. We don't want to share. We want it exclusively. I got it. I don't want everybody to have access to it, because then it wouldn't have value. That's how we think, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. It's and like what you said earlier, like the whole being divided, or they have us separated or whatever. Like, we are divided in every single aspect that every single aspect, because they know that if love is the message, they know that if if we put all that divided bullshit aside, the race, the sex, the finance, the politics, the religion, if we put all that aside, we came to the realization that we are just fucking human beings having a human experience for the first time, and we could just love each other. We could move this fucking rock across the fucking universe. You know what I mean?
That shit vibrates at a different level, that's for sure.
It does, man. Everything is frequencies and vibrations, man. Shout out to Cody Moon. Go cop his new album, Vibrations.
Definitely people at that new KRS-One as well.
Yeah, you just dropped some science right there, man. Division is necessary. Racism is necessary. Sexism is necessary. Ageism is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Classism is necessary. All of that, because there's no way they can have all the people unite. You know, and if all the people unite, like, we wouldn't be paying these taxes and all that.
You had me on a cliffhanger there. I was like, "Where's he going with this?"
It's absolutely no. He's talking some real spill, because it is absolutely necessary for all that shit to be happening for them to win on their cause. Because as long as all that shit is alive, just because hate exists, because it's an option, they always will hate because it's an option. If that wasn't even an option, man, imagine where we'd be at, bro. Like, make hate illegal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because everybody who has spoken out, who's tried to bring the people together, has been assassinated or shut up, which is very, it's terrible, But I'm okay with it. They can come and they could nab me up with a black sack. Just know that I stand on business and I'm trying to unite the people, and it's all love, bro, for real.
We're getting banned for this one,
bro. We might, bro. We might. But...
We might. He talking about weed. This is your last chance. This is.
Shit. All right, fellas, I gotta go.
Nah, man.
Much love, but I'm out.
No, it's unfortunate, man, because we live in a time where darkness is overshadowing the light. And all we're trying to do is bring the light back to the people, bring the love back to the people, man. I wrote a song when I was like 15, 16. It was one of the first songs I ever recorded with Waste Entertainment, Mr. Mercenary. And it's called Where'd It Go? And it talks about fucking if music brought peace in the world could use it. Like, come on, people, where is the music? If music brought peace in the world could use it. Like, but then you took the music and then went and abused it. Like, it's talking about how the hip hop industry started glorifying drugs and guns and gangbanging, and it creates this. Because for me as a youth, when I was like 14, 15 years old, living in Lawton, Oklahoma, hanging out with 4, 5, 6 Peachtree Blood Gang members, smoking dope, cleaning my homies' moms' kitchen furniture, wiping kitchen chairs for a bag of dope, bro, when I was fucking 14, 15 years old. And now that homie is spending the rest of his life in prison for killing an old man. And the girls that were with him, one of them was my girlfriend, Jade. She's been in prison since she was 16 years old, and she's still there 20 years later, bro. Like,
when you say dope, you ain't talking about weed.
No, I'm talking about methamphetamine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yup. So
in my circle say when we say dope, we talking about weed.
Right. Yes.
So I just had to clarify.
Yeah, no, I think Midwest, like especially like Iowa, Nebraska people, like they call it like the dope, like or shit, poop, whatever.
Sure. All that shards, you name it.
Yep. Ice cream. Yeah, man.
Steve, you're done.
So we were going to get some ice cream.
Channel's done, Steve.
Oh no.
No, my bad, bro. My bad if we
hard.
My bad if we went really unfiltered on this one, man. But
no, man, you telling your story. That's all right.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
I just want to keep it raw and unfiltered because I want people to know that, I want to be transparent because, like, dude, I've been through, I've been to prison. I've been raped. I've been beat the fuck up by my fucking dad. I've been addicted to alcohol and drugs. I've been suicidal. I've been. And that's why there's a song on my new album called Trauma called I've Been. And I've been through just about anything you could go through as a person, bro. And I'm still fucking here talking to you and Ray on EmceeTV. I'm a survivor of all the trauma that I fucking been through, bro. And I'm able to talk about it so bluntly. I'm able to be transparent. I'm able to like still have love in my heart because my God gave me that ability to do so because I was sent to lift you up because we all fall down. I was sent here to give people inspiration, to motivate people, to bring the light back to the darkness. I was called as a young child to bring people back to the kingdom of light. And that's what I intend on doing, man, with my purpose. What's the point of this life if we're being selfish and we're trying to spread hate? Fuck that.
Amen. We got a couple comments that rolled in. Rev Green said, I'm 26 years clean from cocaine and meth.
Congrats, bro.
Hell yeah. Rev Green's
Shout out to Rev Green.
Yeah, Rev's always on here with us rocking. So much love to Rev
bro.
For always tuning in for the pod.
And it's inspiring hearing that shit from people with multiple years and even decades, man. It gives me hope that I can do it, man, because I've never got it right, bro. I'm almost 40 years old, and I've been doing drugs since I was 10. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm 60 days in, and it feels like it's been forever already, but it's just a fucking blink of an eye, and life is merely just a blink of an eye. You know what I mean? But I know that sober me is the best version of me because, like I said, you only get one brain. Make the best of every moment to reach your full potential is the key to life. You own it. So what I say by that is when you do drugs and alcohol, you no longer have clarity in your mind, especially with drugs like cocaine and methamphetamines. Those fuck your brain up pretty hard, and alcohol. And you only get one brain. Once you fuck that up, the brain is one of the organs that won't repair itself, unlike your liver. You know what I mean? So what happens is your brain will then take on responsibilities of the parts of the brain that you fry. So now you've taken away certain skills, certain things, certain memory. Like you fuck your brain up, man. You fuck your brain up. It's hard to come back from that. You know what I mean? And the key to life is to reach your full potential, man, to reach enlightenment, to become the most best version of you. And then what? Pass it down, right? Because why be selfish with all this beautiful knowledge and all this beauty of the life that you've gained and take it to your grave? You know what I mean? There's no point in that, man. We're supposed to be able to pass this shit down to the next generations, to the youth. Maybe somebody's going to watch this video 16 years old and says, I want to be like that dude, and I want to change the fucking world because there's too much hate, and I want to spread some love, you know?
Yeah.
Rev Green says, smoke weed every day.
Hey.
He said I do smoke weed every day and I have MS. So, you know,
that's okay though. No, look, I believe that cannabis is medicine. Okay. I believe that this plant comes from the ground. It's medicine. Now we've got a lot of people out here messing dilly-dallying, adding shit to it, whatever. But I truly am a believer that cannabis is medicine, man. Especially when cannabis, the hemp alone, there's over like 5,000 uses for hemp. And then, but with cannabis, the extract, the liquid or the edible versions, which is less harmful than smoking the flower, because anything you inhale is gonna fuck your lungs up. You know, we're not meant to inhale smoke into our lungs.
I agree.
But
if you eat it though.
But if you eat the weed, which my brother always said, man, because I got caught with weed a few times, he's like, just eat the weed. What's your problem? But
I'm talking about like edibles and shit.
Right. I'm talking about, I'm just making a side joke. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I used to put the weed in my sock, and then I got caught with it one time from a cop. It's like he knew. He touched the bottom of my foot and found the sack. And my bro's like, why didn't you just eat the weed, man? And I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to eat 5 grams of weed. You know what I mean? But whatever. But no, I think, there's people like who can only get relief from certain like MS and fucking Parkinson's, and there's so many diseases out there that marijuana can relieve without that nasty opioid addiction, not being able to shit, constipation, and fucking just you need to have those fucking pills because your body can't, like, if you cold turkey quit off of pills, certain pills, you'll die. You cold turkey quit off of weed, you might be pissed off, but you're not gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many benefits to cannabis, and there are so many harmful things to pharmaceuticals, and that's why the pharmaceutical industry pays billions of dollars every year to go against the marijuana industry, because they know it's just like love. They don't want love to be spreading around, so that's why they spread all the hate, all the media, all the news televisions that you watch. They say the same shit, and it's spreading the same negative shit every freaking day, because they don't want you to walk in light and love. Same with the pharmaceutical industry. They don't want
you that, Steve.
They don't want you. No, they don't want you to have the plant. They don't want natural remedies to exist, because there is no money in natural remedies. You know what I mean? But there really is. And that's why you won't find ancient knowledge or these old books that used to exist about the natural medicine, because JP Morgan, the baking industry, decided that we don't want that because it's not profitable. Let's make medicine that the people can buy, that we can charge. You know what I mean?
Goddamn right.
It's deep,
exactly
bro.
What they did.
It's deep, bro.
That's exactly what they did.
It's crazy, man.
I've been trying. Triller, you're going against me. I've been telling Ray all the time that these guys ain't all out to get us. And
right.
Now we got another person on the podcast doubling down on Ray's side.
Man,
that's exactly what they're doing, Triller.
It's sad. It's sad, bro. Bro, I mean, it sucks. And but I used to delve deep. Into conspiracy theories and so when I went to prison in 2010, I thought I was going to die in prison in 2012 because of the 2012 conspiracy. So then I told myself I would no longer feed my life into the conspiracy theories, because then you live in fear. You know what I mean? And you're always paranoid, right? So that's why now I just live in faith instead of fear. And I just trust and believe that my creator, my higher power, he's got me, because it says in the Bible, and I'm not going to preach, but it says, observe the birds and their ways. They don't worry about tomorrow or how they're going to eat or how they're going to provide, because they are already provided for. Are we not already provided for by the land, the water, the fish, the animals? You know what I mean? So why is all that taxed? Why are we being taxed for fishing? Why are we being taxed for hunting license? Why are we being taxed to travel the earth that we were inherited?
I've asked them. You pay for the water that's free on the earth. You know what I'm saying?
We're floating on a rock in space. Why are we paying for it?
I'm telling you, we're the only thing alive that pays to survive.
It's crazy, bro. But but we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
We already went.
Steve's over here like, God dang it, man, this pod is over.
Oh yeah, we're definitely maniacs to him.
What the fuck?
You're right.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Nah, dude. But man, dude, I told you this is gonna be a great episode, bro. You got me sober. You got me raw, me, bro. And I'm just here to spread a message of love, positivity, kindness.
Okay. Let's do this. What's for dinner, fellas? What's for dinner?
Babe, what's for dinner? I don't know.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Mom, where's the meatloaf?
Hey, wait. Let me slide this in before we get to dinner. Did you guys hear they're making an Austin Powers 4?
Yes. My brother said that Mike Myers don't even look like Dr. Evil.
Bro, I'm excited as shit. I'm
still excited. Yeah. Might as
how
well.
How bad is it that I've never seen it?
Really? None of the first 3?
None of them.
Oh, bro, they're killer. They're killer.
That
you like what you like.
I don't know if I like it. I've never seen it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you like what you like, man. You might have seen the picture, the cover, and you'd be like, it just doesn't pique your interest. You know what I mean? Or maybe you were like, some white.
You gotta give it a try.
Right,
everybody's doing it.
Nah, man. I grew up in Iowa. I'm very hip to white culture.
Of course, very hip to culture indeed, bro.
So for dinner, I'm going smoked chicken.
Ooh.
Mixed greens.
Oh.
And a little Italian dressing, some sliced cherry tomatoes, a little avocado, some hard-boiled eggs. And
say chicken and salad, Steve. You have a chicken and salad?
Yeah.
You having a chicken salad?
I'm having a chicken salad. That don't sound near as cool, bro. I was painting a picture with my words.
Yeah, you was whooping ass too. I was like, hold on, plus.
That shit sounds fire, bro. That shit sounds fire, bro. Can I come over, man? Look, I jumped on the scale today for the first time, and I couldn't tell you how long. I'm 201 pounds, bro.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, my wife likes it. I mean, it's hard for me to tie my shoe a little bit, but I mean, I'm healthy and I'm not on dope. So that's what's most important.
Amen. Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna like this grill and throw some links on there, some various links. Some dogs, some chicken sausages, and make it easy.
That sounds fire, man. I just inherited like a damn near brand new $600 Next grill with infrared cooking. You know what I mean? This couple was moving out of Bellevue and posted it for free, and they let me get it, and which is very fortunate timing considering I had a $600 really nice grill charcoal propane combo smoker stolen out of my backyard. So
bogus.
It's all right, man.
Motherfuckers are stealing grills.
Yep. It's hard out here for a shrimp. So yeah.
Funny as hell.
Scott Crow wants to know if you know what a bushel is, Ray. Do you know what? I don't know what a bushel. I mean, I'm familiar with the term, but I don't know what
a bushel.
I don't know if it's a.
It's a form of measurement, ain't it?
Yeah.
A bushel.
Yeah, I don't know how many plants it is or whatever. You know what I mean?
I need 3 bushels, please.
Yeah.
It's very. I feel like it's
measurement.
Yeah, it's like a fathom. How many people know what a fathom is?
Man, I couldn't even fathom.
There we go.
Couldn't even fathom.
Oh, well played, sir. Well played.
He's a rapper.
Yeah. That's why I'm so gifted.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I rap because I'm actually gifted.
There it is.
Major Major League Guitarist asked if we can get some Fs in the chat. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know what Fs are. I mean, I know F is a letter, but family, friends,
family, friends,
Friday. What are we looking for?
Fucking A.
There we go. Hey, I like it.
Forget about it.
Oh, shit. Fathom is 6 feet. There we go. Major League Guitarist knew that. He lives near the water. I think that's. I think if a fathom is like a nautical term, so I don't think anybody else is using a fathom. But well played. I like that.
That's dope.
Or he Googled it. I don't know. I said he. I don't even know if it's a he. It could be a she.
Hey, Gemini. No.
This was a fucking intense podcast, but it was
Yeah,
good.
dude.
It was good. I don't even know where we go from here.
He's like, that's fucking intense, man.
Yeah. Boy, it's always a good time when you got.
I'm gonna make like the SpongeBob meme, partner, and I'm gonna head out. No.
There you go.
Nah, man. Look, I just want to say, guys, man, I'm super grateful. Super grateful for you guys that had me back on, man. There's a lot of exciting things happening in my life. I'm continuing to make music. Trauma's going to be dropping this year. I guarantee you that. And it's going to be more tracks than what Amart was. Amart was 10 plus a bonus if you got the physical. But Amart is going to be dropping this year. And then shortly after that, I'm going to be dropping another album called My Evolution Through Hell, which if you take the first letter of each one of those words spells meth. So,
whoa. Shit.
Okay.
But no,
my man got layers to the album titles here.
Hey, you got to dig the creativity.
Bro, no, I mean, I'm serious, man. It's like, I used to say it's crazy. Oh, man, it's crazy, bro. No, it's God. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. And that's what my boy Xavier told me when I was locked up. He's like, stop saying it's crazy, man, because nothing is crazy. It's actually God. He's working in your life, and he's working in his own divine perfect creation and perfect time. I used to say the universe is perfect timing. How my first album and the track list and everything came out, I was like, it's crazy. It was almost divine. But like everything happens in my life the way that it's supposed to. Everything happens for a reason, not by mistake. Nothing happens by mistake. Just take it as it comes. As long as you maintain that focus, no more living in the slums, no more living with the pain, stuck outside in the rain. Acceptance is the first step. I know that you can change. You know what I mean? So like, everything that I've said, everything that I do, everything that my life is, we're all broken puzzles just waiting to be solved, man. You know what I mean? I'm a part of that. And I'm just trying to bring light to the darkness. I'm trying to be an example. You know what I mean? I would gladly put myself in, the way the Bible depicts Jesus Christ crucified on the cross, man. Put me in that spot. That's how I feel like my life is. I've been through all this shit in my life because I am still here to tell the people that there is hope, that hold on, pain ends, that there is hope, that you can still have a life that's not full of depression and anger and suicide and addiction, man. You can come through on the other side of all that shit. You know what I mean?
Major League Guitarist said, oh shit, he's freestyling.
yeah, just about, bro, for real. And like you said, man, people are gonna like I said in my song, Don't Be Mad, man. Everyone's got an opinion, you know what I mean? Some are everybody got a butt and some of them stank. Here's a tissue to my hater, wipe your face. I'm not worried about any of the negative shit that people got to say because there's so much negative shit going on in this world, dude. I'm not saying anybody's being negative in the comments or anything like that. All I'm saying is there's no time. We have no time. There's no time to waste, man.
I think there's a certain amount of bliss in just being happy and being accepting who you are, because then you don't there's no stress about will people accept me and whatever. And so you get a certain amount of bliss. And if you're happy with what you're doing right now and you feel like you're being the best version of you, congrats to you, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I feel really good, man. I was considering going to Community Alliance to start I should still probably do some therapy. I feel like that wouldn't be terrible to do. But I'm like really like just reserved when it comes to medication, just because I know like what it's done for me. Before I was even 15 years old, I had tried Risperidol, Adderall, Wellbutrin, Zoloft, all these different medications, man, and none of them had a positive Seroquel. None of them had a positive effect on my life. You know what I mean? And in fact, made me sick or made me a zombie. And I don't want to be a zombie. I want to feel, even if it's not good emotions or not good feelings, man, because that's just what makes us fucking people. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a shitty day than not fucking have a day at all and just act like a robot in existence.
I think your coins are clanking, homie. I think it might be picking up in the mic. Yeah, sorry, bro. It's just for the listener. It may, they may.
It's me and my fucking ADHD, man. I gotta fucking fidget on something, dude.
Sorry, bro.
No, don't be sorry, dude. It's terrible. So maybe I should go get that checked out. Maybe I should get that looked at.
Take us home, Steve-O.
All right, man. Hey, thank you so much for everybody tuning in. It's your boy Wilson for EmceeTV. Today's extra special guest was the homie Triller, and as always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Bigg Ray West, B-I-G-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast and they know.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for everybody that tuned in and watched today. We had a gang of people with us. They're still in the chat. Everything jumped off heavy duty. Triller, thank you for coming through, sharing your story, being vulnerable, bro. You put yourself out there. Let a lot of
I encourage others to be vulnerable, man, and share your story because that's how you save lives. And make sure you guys follow me at Jamie Triller on all social platforms, The Real Jamie Triller on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jamie Triller. I just dropped my story on there. And there's a lot of cool things that are continuing to happen. And I love you, man, all of you, regardless.
Hey, we're going to get some killer shorts from this episode. I'll tell y'all that.
All right, y'all. Until next time, we out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend because this is where the shit goes down. We out.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash is clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé. Don't play with us. Them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the Angel Dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.